It does not mean how much man hours you can get, how much money you can make. That's not productivity. Productivity is how much beauty you can get out of your own life. Ooh. Hi. Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever, wherever you're at. So I just wanted to try to get in today and let y'all know a little secret, let you in on my latest project for myself, for self-betterment, which has been maximizing productivity, turning around bad habits, turning them into a good habit, right? So productivity is what you want it to be, okay? It does not mean how much product, whatever it is you're into, that you can crank out. It does not mean how much man hours you can get, how much money you can make. That's not productivity. Productivity is how much beauty you can get out of your own life, okay? And that is hard. Let me just say, I'm a stay-at-home mom, okay? I got a lot to do some days, and some days I just don't have the drive, or, my daughter's not cooperating, which I don't like that phrase. My daughter sometimes has a bad day. She's a human. We all have bad days. So, sometimes we gotta go with the flow of where she's at and what she needs, which is fine. That's what I'm here for. I'm her mother. But it definitely can put a little damper on things as far as my productivity as a human. As far as maximizing productivity goes, the first year, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the first year of my child's life, I was not productive at all. I literally sat around and would go on Facebook and look at everybody's Netflix suggestions and just go through everybody else's list and binge all day, every day. I was not productive. I was feeling so stuck in a rut. I was feeling so lost. I hated feeling like I was doing absolutely nothing. Yes, I was raising my child, and yes, I was keeping my house, but I'm more than just a mom. I'm more than just a housewife. I'm Elizabeth. I have things that I want to do. I have my own goals and my own, successes that I want to have. I will say, through the fourth trimester, those first 3 months after the baby's born, I definitely did not need to be productive. And if you have a baby, if you can have those first 3 months, do it, because the fourth trimester is rough. Learning how to breastfeed, healing yourself, learning what life is with this new being that is now in your life forever. It's hard. There's a lot of adjusting. Take that time. Your kid's not sleeping anyway. Sleep when your baby sleeps. Just do it, okay? If you can. So these are going to be the suggestions that worked for me, my life, and my situation. But I found what was key, first off, was getting to that point where I was fed up of living in a rut and imagining the next 10 years or however long we're having babies, of just, watching TV all day and feeling like I didn't do anything with my life. And I didn't want to have that. Have whatever relaxed activity that you have. If it's a passive one, like watching TV or listening to music, if you can find a way to switch that into something slightly more productive, do it. My easy switch, I switched from Netflix and, movies to different YouTube channels that had skills that I liked, or Skillshare. I'm not sponsored by Skillshare, but if you've heard of Skillshare, I really like that too. I would put on classes for skills that I wanted to learn, so that way it was on in the background and I could tune in when I was ready and back up and rewatch, and I could learn things, which that's my favorite thing to do, learning. Take advantage of the weird blocks of time that are empty. So like nap time for me is that weird block of time that's empty. So again, instead of Netflix, I converted nap time to reading time. So if you have a weird block of time, switch that to be an activity. Like, maybe you have flashcards and you have a 15-minute break, or like while you're riding the bus to your next place, or, whatever weird blocks of time that you have, turn that into something. See what you can do during that time, so that way you can still be productive. So even if you do nothing else that day because you had a rough day and you really did need to do the Netflix and chill thing, you still did a little something. Find a way to have your distractions work with you, if possible. I know that one's kind of tricky. So you wake up in the morning, right? You start scrolling to Facebook. What's a way to find a way to make that distraction work for you? You could put your phone on the other side of the room, on the other side of the bed, somewhere that requires a little bit more action to get up, and you can use that action as your motivator to keep going, right? So instead of, boop, boop, 15, 20, 30 minutes later. Now you have to get up, and you have put it in your head already that once I start moving, I'm going to get up. So then you just get up and you get going. You start your day. Of course, take your Facebook break right while you're on the bathroom in the morning. Your 5 minutes on the toilet or whatever, but that cuts it down from 30 minutes to 5. So you've increased productivity already. And what I do, obviously my distraction would be my child. I try to include her in the activities now that she's at that age. So like putting her on a chair so she can cook with me, or having her fold the laundry with me, so I'm still getting things done, but she's included and she's not detracting from the activity anymore. She's being a part of it. Make it important. Either have a dream board, right? Or write it on your mirror, put it in front of your face every day that you have this one little goal that you want to accomplish. Or, whatever way that you can to make it important and make it matter. Scheduling it, doing something to make it the activity instead of just the side note to your day. So we actually do have a dream board. We put a dream board up in our living room. That way all our goals are written out, we can adjust as needed, and we can hold each other accountable because it's right there for everybody to see. Accountability. Having somebody who can check in and make sure that you're getting what you want out of life, who can help you if you're feeling like you're needing to stumble or something is just going awry. Having those people around that can support you and help you live your best life, that is everything. You want people around you and in your life who are already doing the thing that you want to do, so that way they will help you even more, as opposed to having somebody who's going to hold you back and hold you down and try to bring you down to their level. You want people who pull you up and will bring you up to their level. And again, productivity is whatever you want out of your life. It's not creating a thing. So if your, dream or desires and hobbies and interests is like painting or knitting or, sculpting your body or achieving, climbing a 14er for the first time, or, whatever it is that you like, that really you dream about and wish you could do it, you do have the time, I promise. It's there, unless of course you're working like 2 jobs or something like that. That's rough, and I don't envy you. But there are ways, if you really want something, to get it out of your life. My suggestions are what worked for me. Everybody's different. We all have different, experiences. We have different life setups. Everybody's at different places in their life. So if my suggestions work for you, cool, great. Take advantage of any advice that works for you. Toss out the stuff that won't work for you or can't apply. What are some of the things that you have done to increase your productivity? Do you have any tips that I could put into my life so that way I could increase my productivity even further? Tell me how to live my best life, because that is all I'm after. Let's all live our best lives together, hold each other accountable. And if you have any questions, let me know, put them in the comments. If you have any comments, concerns, any of that. If you're new here, of course, hit that big red subscribe button, and if you like what you see, give it a like. Let me know that this is something you're interested in and I can keep making more content along this line. I'm glad to see you again, and I hope to see you in our next video. Or, whatever, it doesn't matter what you like and what you don't, because that's your opinion in your life, and you gotta do what's best for you. You're the person who lives in your life, and you gotta live with your own consequences. I will say, through the 4th trimester, get out of here.